Hey everybody, I'm here today with a driving lesson on holding a steering wheel. There's been a lot of debate with regards to 10 and 2 and 9 and 3, and I'll be going over basically the upsides and the downsides of each of those methods for gripping the steering wheel. Now here's the steering wheel, and this is the best way to explain it. The steering wheel is a circular shape, so if you imagine the steering wheel as a circular clock, then at the top here you have the 12 o'clock position. Now the 10 and 2 and 9 and 3 positions are talking about the zones of a clock. So if you have 12 o'clock right here, and let's go start off on going clockwise, okay? So if 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So here's where one hand goes. Here's my 2 hand, my 2 o'clock hand, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So here's my 10 and 2 position. As you can see, I have my right hand at the 2 o'clock position and my left hand at the 10 o'clock position. Now on the other hand, if we have the 9 and 3, this is what it looks like. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. My right hand goes here, the 3 o'clock position. And if we go 12 o'clock and we work counterclockwise, 11, 10, 9. So here's the 9 o'clock position. So here's the 9 and 3. Very simple and very minor differences. We have the 10 and 2, we have the 9 and 3, okay? Now here are sort of the upsides and downsides of each, because you know what, with regards to one versus the other, it's up to your personal preference. I'm just gonna outline all of the upsides and downsides, and then you can decide which one works better for you and for your driving goals. All right, so 10 and 2, as you can see, 10 and 2 over here, okay? Your shoulders are a little bit higher up. Your arms are a little bit higher up. 9 and 3, you have a little bit more of a relaxed position. So with regards to how it feels, at the 10 and 2 position, your shoulders are a bit higher up. 9 and 3, they're a bit lower. Even if my steering wheel was lower, let's say I lowered my steering wheel. At the 10 and 2, my shoulders are still higher. 9 and 3, my shoulders are still lower. So if you have shoulder pains when your shoulders are higher up or lower down, then one of these might work better for you, depending on what's more comfortable, okay? Now with regards to your grip, okay, 10 and 2, my hands are able to grip around the wheel completely. I have a complete circular grip like this around the wheel, just like that. I am able to completely grip the wheel, okay? There's nothing obstructing my grip other than this part of the steering wheel. So I would call this, I have a 100% grip of the wheel. Full grip of the wheel. 9 and 3, on the other hand, because of these pillars, which most cars have, most steering wheels have these pillars, and because of them, you know, I'm unable to get a complete grip. I'm actually gripping it like this. So I'm basically gripping it like that. My thumbs can sort of wrap around here a little bit, but I'm not able to completely close my hands. I have to sort of have an open grip. So it's still a good grip of the steering wheel, but I wouldn't call it a 100% grip, because there is a higher chance of slippage happening when I'm holding the wheel like this than when I'm holding the wheel like this, okay? So you have a better grip, in my opinion, a more functional, more aggressive grip with the 10 and 2 than the 9 and 3, but there's another benefit of the 9 and 3 that the 10 and 2 doesn't have, okay? So if you look at the 9 and 3, on this steering wheel and most steering wheels, they have the controls right here conveniently at the 9 and 3 positions. So all of the steering wheel controls, my Bluetooth, my radio controls, my cruise controls, and so forth, all of that stuff is right here. So I'm able to control things from the 9 and 3 position. When I'm at the 10 and 2 position, I don't have long enough thumbs to get there. I can't get there, and then I lose my grip. So you know what? The 9 and 3, I have all of access to all of these controls. Also, because the 9 and 3 o'clock positions are right here, in most cars, in this car and in most cars, the stalks or the levers, I should say, for the windshield wipers and the headlights and all that stuff, and the turn signals is available for me right here. So if I'm holding it at the 9 and 3 position, check this out, I can turn my turn signal on without even moving my hand. I can turn the windshield wipers on without even moving my hands. If I'm at the 10 and 2 position, I can't reach that. Look, I'm reaching my pinky, I can't get it. But I'd have to take my hands off. I'd have to, you know, take my hands off of that position over there, okay? Like I can't reach there. If I'm a little bit further down, I can, but at the 10 and 2, I simply cannot reach these levers effectively and safely without taking my focus off of the road. So to sum it up, these are the 3 areas that I spoke about. Your height of your shoulders, okay? 10 and 2 is higher, 9 and 3 is lower. That's just a matter of personal preference. Nothing can win or lose in that because it's just whatever you prefer and whatever works for you. With regards to grip, 10 and 2 gives you full grip, 9 and 3 gives you partial grip. So I would say 10 and 2 wins. But with regards to accessibility of the other functions and the levers and so forth, 9 and 3 gives you easy accessibility, 10 and 2 doesn't. So I would say 9 and 3 wins in that sense. So with regards to the little competition, they're even. 10 and 2 wins for grip, 9 and 3 wins for accessibility, and they're, even with regards to your shoulder position. It's dependent on what you want. So they're basically even. It's just a matter of what works for you, and that's the best way that I can put it. Steering, holding your steering wheel, steering control, and driving in general, it's simply a matter of what works for you. What works best for you, what's legal where you live. Make sure that what you're doing is with regards to safety and comfort in mind. And that's basically it. Choose the steering wheel hand positions that work for you. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know which one you use down below. Do you use the 10 and 2 or the 9 and 3? Let me know as a comment down below. Or do you use a different hand position on your steering wheel? Let me know as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.